Hi guys, just update from like my engine. So the last comment I've made in the video, I mentioned I basically changed the game loop from like a variable delta to like a fixed time step. So this basically makes sure that the internal components are basically updated at like a fixed delta, which makes it suitable to do networking, which is the thing I'm working on at the moment. But also allows to do funky stuff like replays, as I will show you here. So in the previous engine, the game loop basically updated as quick as it could. So the delta you would get for every loop iteration be variable depending on how quick the engine was going and how much was there to render. So it'd be dependent on the FPS. Whereas like this new iteration, it's fixed and it's currently updated like 20 times per second. So this allows to do like more, basically better physics and like also like better networking. So what I'm gonna show you now is basically me just like wondering about this like test level I've created. And whilst we're doing this, it's being recorded. This goes to a file which basically can read out and basically basically replay what we're doing at the moment as a little test before we start doing networking. So I'm just gonna run around for a bit and basically end in the middle and then basically jump off the level, and then we're going to see if basically this been if we can basically recreate this stuff by replaying the whole thing. So stop the engine. Now as you can see, there's now a commands.txt created that basically it basically per tick will basically display all the key input we've been doing. So you got movements commands, and there should also be like weapon commands, just like switching weapons, firing weapons, etc. So what we're going to do now is read in this text file and basically have the gameplay itself. And hopefully if everything goes well, we should see that the player will basically do the same thing we just done as like a little test to make sure that basically everything works as expected. So at the moment this stuff's all been read from a file. Next thing we really want to do is basically to make sure that basically these commands come from a network. So then you can have like multiple players playing together. Basically playing together. I mean, also need to make sure that basically there's lag, so things don't come in like as quickly as they do now. It's basically it's instant. So it's a little bit of like a network, basically a little bit of code to be done. But as you can see here, like the gameplay itself, I'm not doing anything, and it should basically follow what we've just done exactly. So engine's come along well. What I do find sometimes is based on the changing the way the game is updated, it seems a bit like jittery at times. I'm not entirely sure why. So that's the end of the demo. So one of the things you have to do if you do like this fixed updates with a fixed delta, because the rendering will basically occur between your two updates in your time frame. So you basically need to like interpolate between like the current position and the future position of your basic vault entities in the world. And you basically take a value between 0 and 1, and then basically interpolate it depending on when the actual rendering happens relative to like between these two time points. So that's what I've been doing, and it works reasonably well, but still like a few bugs to crack. But so far things are going well, and hopefully once I get like the network go done, which is basically been done here at the moment, then I should be able to get some networking going and hopefully get some interesting results. So that's a small update. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys later.